Hello, everybody. Um, Welcome. I decided to come on and do a video today because it is equinox and um, fall equinox technically started yesterday. So I'm recording this on Sunday, September 24th. Technically, it started September 23rd at, I believe, 3 a.m. in the morning here in the Northern Hemisphere. I'm up in Canada, Halifax, Nova Scotia. Um, and there's big energy shifts that happen during equinox. And as most of you already probably know, but I will go over it for anyone who's new here. Equinox during fall equinox and spring equinox, there are equal amounts of daylight and dark. So this is a great opportunity to work with that duality energy of, what are we bringing in? What are our shadows telling us? Um, and you often get insights and awareness on your shadows during equinoxes because the energy is supporting that, allowing more time for the shadow and the daylight. Um, and how I like to also look at it, here's another nugget for you, is the light is usually our conscious, the dark, the shadow is usually our subconscious. So that is why often shadow work is trickier because it's in the subconscious. So we can't see it. We're not usually conscious about it. Um, and even when I'm doing shadow work, I get trusted individuals to do readings for me and to give me some insight and awareness because it's in my subconscious, so I'm not aware of it. Um, so even I get readings from others. I can't come up with all of the answers to everything on my own. Um, so this time of year offers an opportunity to gain insight on those energies, what we're working with. And each individual will have different things that they're working on throughout the year. But the beautiful thing is often there's certain themes that show up um, where we can gain awareness. If it is something in our shadow that it's in our subconscious, then working with a theme could bring that awareness and insight through for you. So this video, I'm gonna pull a few cards um, and ask, what are the themes that we're working with through this equinox energy? And maybe get some tips on what we can do to help move and let go of things that are no longer serving us and bring in and welcome new energy. Equinox also is right at that changing of the seasons. And so I always find September, there's that energy of a big shift from the the excitement and fun of summer into getting back to routine. What do I want to accomplish for the rest of the year? Getting into that energy. And so there is a shift also in, what isn't working for me anymore, and let's let that go and maybe try some new things or shift routines, shift energy, um, to allow all of that new, beautiful stuff to come in. Okay. So with that being said, I'm gonna pull a few cards. And if anybody who has watched me before, you know that um, I connect with my guides and channel messages through them. Um, and those guides could be angels, ancestors. I also have some galactic guides. Um, so we'll see what the first theme. So we'll just ask what is the theme that we're working with through spring equinox for the collective energy. My cards are not cooperating. Never a dull moment when you're doing videos. Okay. First theme is heart home compassion. So, heart home compassion. Look at that beautiful card. And it's not a coincidence that this card has reds and pinks and oranges, because the energy centers for safety, primarily it's the root. And then creative energy comes from the sacral. And so to get that creative energy going, you first have to feel safe. So it's not a coincidence that this card is pink and red for the safety. It's also heart energy. The pink, green, and pink are heart energy. So I'm seeing this. The theme that's coming together is that it's safe to give love and receive love. And underneath heart home is compassion. So I've talked about this in other videos, that I've channeled messages that we're moving to a more heart-centered energy. We're moving from our ego, from status labels, um, a comparison energy, to heart energy, which is more compassionate kindness. It doesn't matter what your label or status is. You're an even participant in everything. So having this theme of compassion, they want me to use compassion, not the heart home, is where can you be more compassionate with yourself? Where recently have you been sort of beating yourself up, or not giving yourself that kindness of allowing things to unfold? Where have you been rushing yourself? Where have you been judging yourself or putting yourself down because you're not as far as you feel you should be? All of those things are part of our ego energy coming in, where our heart energy knows that we're exactly where we need to be at exactly the right time. Uh, I've said that so many times. But it's a great reminder that things are unfolding as they should, and as is meant to. So yes, heart home. Um, and also, where can you make space for compassion? Like, is your where can you create a sacred space where you feel truly yourself in your home? Because I feel some of us are not always able to do that, especially if we cohabitate with family or friends. I know university days when I was having roommates, um, it taught me a lot. Let's say that. It taught me a lot about relationships and negotiation and just being in people's space. Okay, so let's think for a second theme, and I will pull for 3 themes. The second theme is me talks, repairing the body, mind, spirit. So this is not surprising for me that this card came up. There we go. Me talks. So this is also part of compassion. And this card is also in the blues, greens. So green is heart energy. Blues are more throat and third eye energy. So I feel this card is asking us, where can we speak compassionately about ourselves? Where can we be an authority for ourselves? Um, Setting those boundaries, um, and ensuring that we're not on the path to burnout. Um, Burnout has come up a lot in the past few years because people who have never experienced the energy of burnout, just through the situations that we had been put in without going into details, um, a lot of us experienced burnout who had never experienced burnout before. So this is that reminder that we are moving into the rest and restore seasons. Um, Fall is letting go, preparing. Um, like that's also harvest time where, summer was you've grown your bounty. Now you're storing it, um, pre- preparing it for that winter rest that will come in December. So I feel this is a reminder to put time in your schedules, um, for yourself. Ensure that every day there's a bit of joy, um, in your day, things that recharge your battery, because we tend to just do all of the things that drain our batteries, and we don't pay attention to what's going to recharge my battery. Because going forward, it's not just resting at night that's going to recharge our batteries. We need to be more conscious of the energy that um, we're putting into things. Where is our energy going? And I feel this card is also asking us to, you know, take stock of where is our energy going? Um, what energy am I getting back from those things? And where can I minimize my energy that's going out, or put the energy into somewhere where I get energy back? Um, and that doesn't mean, you know, quitting your job or becoming a hermit. Although if you need to do that, I recommend hermiting once in a while. That does recharge your batteries, but just taking stock in where are the little spots that you can recoup some energy, because it's surprising when you make small shifts, um, how big of a difference it is. Um, and sometimes we don't even realize unless we sit down and look at, where is my energy going, and how can I better maintain my energy? Those insights and awarenesses are surprising sometimes. It's like the little tiny things of, going for a walk mid-afternoon for 10 minutes can help recharge. Okay, now let's see what the third theme. Third theme. Ooh, first breath, beginner's mind. So, immediately my galactics are very excited about this. Uh, yeah, they're singing and dancing and doing all this light language behind me. I love it. First breath, beginner's mind. Um, a lot of new energy is coming into us, and a lot of changes and shifts are happening where the way things have been done in the past are totally changing. Um, and an example of it showing up in our everyday life is recently I went to get some blood drawn, and between the last time that I had blood drawn to this time, they had a totally different system set up. in the office. Um, so instead of going in and taking a number and waiting, you went in and you checked in on a tablet and you got a number, and then the process was very streamlined. um, so this is happening on an energetic level as well, that things are being streamlined and things are being um, activated is the word they want me to use. So new gifts might be coming to you. I know recently my ears have been ringing a lot more often. Um, and it um it's disturbing sometimes because it's really loud. And I'm like, do I need to get my hair checked, or is this, just stuff happening? Um, so new gifts are coming in. Another thing I've been noticing is uh connecting with different um types of energy. So when I do readings, I usually read people's energy. So reading people's auras, reading their energy field, um, tapping into their um, past life information. And recently, I'm also able to tap into past loved ones' energy, which is new to me. So the first few times that that happened, I was like, whoa, this is new. Okay. So you might also have new things happening you where you used to just have an inner knowing. Now you hear something, or you can see something in your third eye, like clairvoyance is coming through. Um, and they're also wanting me to point out that there's new things coming that nobody has experienced before, um, which can be unsettling when you're first awakening to have an experience that I know I went to Google when I was first awakening for everything because, that's the go to. It's on your phone, it's always with you. So, what is a spiritual awakening? What does this experience mean? Trying to find understanding and um like that connection of someone else having the shared experience. So having these new gifts coming in, some people might feel really isolated because no one else has experienced it in that way, in that method. Um, but know that you are not alone, that many people are having this experience. So it's almost like the message is that the shared experience is that it's unique, which is a new energy for all of us, because we have always been taught that um, we need to fit in and be like the others in order to be accepted. Um, where the new energy coming in is like, you're a weird, way out there energy and no one's going to get you. And that's the beauty. Like, that's the magic. Um, and that they're like screaming at me right now, like, and that so many others are in that energy as well. So you'll find a tribe that is celebrating this uniqueness and loving hearing about how each one of us, you know, gets information and insight in different ways with our intuition, or sees things differently with clairvoyance. Like, I'm in awe of the people who have clairvoyance in the physical. So they can look at someone and see um like rays coming off of them, or see someone's aura, where um my clairvoyance doesn't work the same way. Mine, I close my eyes and tap in, and then I can see it in my mind's eye. Um, so even things like that, knowing that your gift can show up differently and that if it's not like someone else, it doesn't mean it's wrong or you're not doing it right. It's just how you read and feel energy. Um, so that's the big theme on this third card is the, beginner's mind. Also to be curious and open and exploring whatever it is that you're passionate about when it comes to energy, intuition, magic, work with crystals, work with different divination tools that resonate with you. Um, and you'll discover more about you. Yeah. So those are the three themes that came through. Thank you so much for watching this video. I always enjoy doing these. Um, and keep watch online for where I'm going to be, what I'm going to offer. And I will mention the first big show of the fall is next weekend. So September 30th and October 1st at the Halifax Forum. I am doing Mystic Moon Fair. So if you are in the Halifax area and you want to come out and get a reading or just come say hi at my table, I would love to connect with you. And I'm also doing readings at Amethyst Boutique. So keep watch for my October dates. And yeah, I'm going to be offering a few things online for those of you who are not here that want to take advantage. And one of them is a guided meditation and journal prompts working with the dragon energy. I will be doing it live, but I will be pre-recording the meditation. And so if anybody wants to sign up, but they're not available for the live, I can do a recording of the um, the part where I'm talking. Um, for privacy, if people aren't comfortable recording, if they share, then I'll cut that part out. But yes, if the time doesn't work exactly, but you want the audio, let me know and I will um, get you signed up for all of that goodness. So thank you so much. Happy equinox, and I hope that you have my bond blessings and you have a beautiful, fantastic week.